rate.
Let's get back to our discussion on poverty. More from Alison later on. Carol is in Derbyshire, Brian's in Glasgow. Brian, good morning to you.
Good morning, Nicky.
You say what you need to say.
Yeah, well, the fact is there's many people in this country living in poverty, and I don't think it has to be that way. We're told that we've got austerity measures that have to be put in place in order to get us out of this mess. Yeah, there's an example given in Iceland where they can devalue their currency and they don't have to be pegged to the euro, and such things as this are the austerity measures that the banks are bringing in. Why don't we turn around to the banks and say that the measures that they have got are illegal and the debts that we've got are illegal, and stop putting this austerity measures on people, because people are starving. People are having to struggle to whether to put a heat on for themselves and their family, or feed themselves or feed their family. What kind of situation is this to live in the 21st century in Britain? Are we a third world country that people have to choose between food or heating? Are we a third world country where people have to go to get handouts from food banks or stand in soup queues? Are we going to be living in tent cities like America soon? Is this the decline of Britain? Is this Great Britain where we celebrate the Olympics to the tune of 12 billion, yet people starve? People celebrating about people winning gold, useless piece of medals. Well, that's not putting food on the table of my children or people who are starving tonight. This hasn't helped anybody celebrating the Olympics, celebrating nonsense. Do away with the bank debt. The government austerity programme has to be stopped. Otherwise, people are dying tonight in Britain from starvation. People are suffering from starvation. Right. Is this right, Nicky? Do you think this is right?
Peter Lilly, do you think this is right?
I think that's a bit of a political rant. We all have to live within our budget. Governments have to, so do individual families. The important thing is to try and ensure that those at the low end of the income scale have enough to bring up their children, and nobody ought to be starving. If he knows of anybody who's starving, he ought to report it to the social services, and something will be done about it. Merely making wild assertions doesn't get us very far.
But you know people who are starving, Brian?
Yes, indeed. There's people...
And have you reported it to the social services?
I'm reporting it to you just now. What are you going to do?
Report the individuals to the social services. They need help. If you genuinely know someone who's starving, report it. If you're just making it up, withdraw it.
Straight out your mouth and grow up. Live in the real world. Live in the real world. You're a fool. You're a dumb schmuck and a putz.
Thank you very much indeed. There's no need to go there. So apologies for that language. But strong feelings, which many people will have. Alison Garnham, are people starving?
There are really strong feelings about this.
Are people starving?
One of the things we need to say is that the number of food banks has doubled in the last year. So there are more...
Yes, there's people starving, you dumb schmuck. If only knew you were on the line, Peter Lilly. I phoned up and I said that I was starving. I said that my family was starving. They phoned me back within half a second. It was brilliant. My call even ran out. My credit ran out. I forgot to put it on the 0800 number buster. But there you go. My credit ran out. They phoned me back within seconds. I didn't even get to hear it. I just heard they were talking about poverty. I thought I'd throw my bit in with the banks. Illegal debt. Illegal shysters. Dumb schmucks like Peter Lilly. You bastard. Take the silver spoon out your mouth, you fucker. Anyway, hail, hail. Live show later. God willing. God bless.